Is this thing on? Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Total here of the Two More Tester team. Now, I won't lie to you guys. To be fair, I honestly have not played as much TVB as some of you watching, but this is why I am on a fresh new slot, and I am ready to play through the entire game. This will be some kind of series, and I promise you, terrible gameplay. Really, really bad gameplay. I promise you nothing but the worst gameplay you have ever seen, but this is how every new player is gonna play, so let's get right into it. It's chapter 1, let's start out. Okay. Alright. As you can see, it's fresh. Nothing out of the ordinary. So, the battle begins. Oh boy. Yeah, by the way, this series will be completely unedited and will not will not be edited at all. So if I say something out of pocket or weird, oh well. That's it, for only one take, and that's gonna be it. Anyways, be prepared for the watch time to be like approximately an hour or two. Okay, here we go. Of course, we're playing on standard. Who plays on anything else? Arrow keys to move. We're not using that. If you use arrow keys, you're weird. I'm just gonna let you know that. But anyways, the first stage is really easy. You don't even need to upgrade the menu. You can just start mashing. It doesn't matter. To think that Forsaken players just get stuck on this so easily, it is surreal to me. But yeah, this should be fine. This should be easy. Boom. Bam. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just use my game down. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, this is what I about expected whenever I first started out. This is great. Oh man, I'm feeling nostalgic for my old days of playing TVB. Back when I was just still a member, and I found out about TVB and 2 More through just like playing along in 2 More because they found my game. Cartoon Boy found my game, and I thought it was such a cool experience to have my game recognized by such a big team. Not a big team, but a big community. And that was surreal to me. It was really nice though. But nowadays, well, I'm a tester now, and unfortunately, the game that I first started out with whenever I joined 2 More TVB, I I don't play as much comparatively. Like I play a lot of Rage Force 2. Like I like testing that game. I play a lot of other games made by 2 More, like Cozy as well. But like TBB itself, I didn't do much. Like ever since I was hired by the team, I didn't do much, and I feel bad for like not doing much for the team. But like I think my main save on my main profile is like not even past, I think, extreme. I don't even remember, bro. I don't even remember. It's been so long. So, yeah, I unfortunately I am not as good as some of y'all who are watching right now. But yeah, so be it, man. So be it. We'll upgrade Trout here. I don't think I can upgrade anything else. Okay, let's just go. How this will be split up, I think I'm gonna do the main chapter first, and I think maybe we'll continue like chapter 1. So I'm still trying to figure out how to record this. I might do chapter 1 in one video, and that's gonna be the unedited like 1 hour footage of chapter 1. But it might also include some sub chapters in case I can't beat chapter 1. Obviously, this will also go the same for other chapters, but I don't know. We'll work through it. It's fine. Again, this is really easy because it's just chapter 1. I don't think I have to sweat that much. Yeah, like me spamming Balors is still like killing literally everything on the enemy side, so it don't matter, man. It really don't. As for 2 more difficulty, man, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna start that, because I was more so a casual player regarding everything, so I personally I just had a rough time on 2 more, especially on like 3 stars. Speaking of 3 stars and 2 star, how I'm gonna record that is probably like, I don't know. I'll probably skip 2 star footage. I'll record 3 star. Probably. Maybe. This is more so like me playing TVB on 1 star than anything type of series, but I mean, hey, I'll play 3 star. I'll play 3 star and maybe record it. 2 star, who cares? I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I need to make the footage any longer than it has to be, so whatever, man. I'm not gonna edit this because I'm not good at editing. But also, I'm lazy. I just want to record raw footage for all of you with commentary from me. Albeit the commentary might suck in post. Whatever. I don't care. And plus, I could still keep spamming for like the early stages. Yeah, I don't know, by the way. Like, back on the Forsaken topic, how are you losing to this? How? All I've been doing was spamming the same Valor. Like, it's not that bad, guys. Really. Just, I don't know. Forsaken players are just a new type of breed of people, and they confuse me so much. It's just so weird to me. Anyways. Wow, my Valor survived that. That's funny. My recording setup is not very good for this because I don't know if it's... I'm currently recording on Hopes and Dreams. I'm assuming it looks good in post. I have no idea. I'm just assuming. Like, I don't know if it actually looks good, but I hope it does. This is gonna be a little bit of struggle, but I think enemy bounty will help me here. Alright, I don't have it. Whatever. Okay. I want to upgrade my bank as much as possible to cakewalk through this. Patiently waiting for that money gain. Getting enough money to start killing at least the wall faster, because right now I'm just praying that I can get another cannon up and then upgrade my bank one more time. Also, you know, cannon is just gonna carry, I won't lie. Why I started this series was mainly because I wanted to just talk. I don't know, I really like talking to myself as of late. Like, whenever I play games, I always make like, oh, I want to fake, like, I fake up commentary, like, I talk to nothing. And I don't know if that's weird or not, but I just like speaking, okay? Like, talking to myself has always been kind of fun, honestly. That's weird, but whatever. Okay, well, that's 4 of a kind. That's not. This wasn't that hard. I didn't even need to spam anything else other than like Battler and Trowel. I don't know how people fail this bad on 4 of a kind. By the way, like I've seen people not struggle so much with this stage, and it's just like, how do you do this, man? How? Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Look, I unlocked the subchapter. Cool. Right, no new Battler, but they get bricks and EXP. I will be saving bricks, unlike people who gamble it away instantly. I am not those people. Not right now, at least. I am not the gambler. Yeah, I'll upgrade income more, actually. I want to focus my units. Okay. Super balling. Now, I want to know what y'all's opinion on, like, the starter 8 units in TVB. I really want to know. Now, I know Battler's objectively just the best one, of course. Albeit, he's not used ever again after you unlock 2 more Battler, but look, man. Look at him. What a small guy. But also, like, it has a charm that you can't beat the game without him, as literally his quote, by the way, so. Hey. I think Trowel is just also pretty good. His walls are just... God, his walls are so good. Personally, I think Sword Battler was fine, but his alt form was just really cool to me for some reason. I think his alt form is just sick as hell when it does like really high damage in one burst. Slinger Battler is kind of just whatever. I've never used Slinger nor his alt form for some reason, even though he might have been good. I don't know. Baller is the same, by the way. I've never used Baller nor his alt form that much. I forgot to put him on the team, but I still don't think it matters. Rocket, though, I did use Rocket a bunch because Rocket is just a nice AoEer, like AoE, cheap AoE. Crocket, I actually personally like Crocket. People have mixed opinions. I've heard of that. People say like, oh, Crocket's bad, and you should just use his base form. I like Crocket. It's not that bad. Albeit, you know, when they're slandering your goat and they're low key right, yeah, the base form is kind of better, but I won't take Crocket's slander. He's cool. It's just satisfying to have Crocket land his Rocket. That's all. Oh wow, I'm at the max limit. Okay, cool. And then Titan's always been good. Just AoE tank, so slow, but AoE tank nonetheless. So, and his alt form is also very good because he becomes tankier, slower at attacking, albeit, but tankier, and he's kind of spammable for what he is. So yeah, I mean, I like Titan. I just realized I'm playing with unit switch. Ooh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll change it. But yeah, so far, I mean, it's not been much of a challenge. Bunch of balls. Uh-oh, guys, this might be the first roadblock. I haven't been leveling actually, but again, I don't think it matters. What I do think about Tumor as a whole, I really like the team behind Tumor. I really enjoy Tumor's tester team and Bucket and literally everybody actually. Like behind closed doors, they are some of the best people I've ever had the pleasure of talking to. Even though I joined recently and I'm not as close as like some of the other members are, like some of the members have way richer history with Bucket possibly, and like also like this cat, like everyone knows each other on a personal level, and I felt like I just came in through the front door. Like that's how unwelcome I felt at first. But holy shit, dude, they're so nice. I really love their company as a whole, and like it is so enjoyable to be around them constantly. Like there's always ups and downs regarding like, oh, one, I had a bad day, I accidentally like oh man, I can't think. Whatever. At the end of the day, they're sick people, and I enjoy their company so much. Like I don't know how many times I have to say that, but besides the tester team being just such a bundle of joy, the community themselves, there are some choice words. In general, like as a state, like in general, I like them. The tumor community is fine. I like talking to them. Well, most of them, some of them, a few. Some of the members are fine to talk to. I mean, I think as a whole, it's okay, like to hang around there. I just have qualms with some of the members, and also Tumor as a whole, but whatever. Tumor community as a whole, by the way, my bad. I don't want to slander my own team, guys, but yeah, Tumor community is kind of like, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything more, but in general, I do like them. They're cool. I like them. Shout out to I don't know which Tumor member can I name. I think recently I was talking to Neb, the noob. Maybe. Honestly, I don't recall anybody. I know some of you will be like mad at me, like in the Tumor Media channel, like right now, whenever you start watching this video, and like what I say to that is like, oh well, not my problem, guys. My bad. I didn't mean it, yo. Like making tongue would be really nice here. It is ultimate paintball, but I'm still not terribly worried. Look, if I can get through this, look, if I got past through the other stages really easily, I seriously doubt this is gonna be too much of a challenge here. I think early days on my main save for TVB, I was heavily Uber carried. I won't lie. I pulled the Dark Reaper, like I think third gotcha pull, and it was hilarious, honestly. We're not gonna be gotcha this early though. Not this early. I think what I want to plan here is at least get max level thing and then just start spamming, because sooner or later Paintball Master is going to be a little bit of a problem to push, but it's alright. Once I get my cannon up, I think it'll be fine. Like my early days, I was hella carried on my I don't want to really talk about those days because hell, oh my god, Dark Reaper just carried my ass. Like, holy shit, bro. Dark Reaper on top, but also like, I probably should have not pulled Gotcha that early because the later stages was a little bit of an issue. I won't lie. You can start spamming other units. I have a. I have such a big problem with gambling because like I love gambling. Who knew? Whatever. But I do gambling like a game. Yeah, gambling, guys. It's fun. Who doesn't like gambling? If you don't like gambling and you're not a gambling addict, are you living life? I'm joking, but still, I still think gambling is fine as a whole. I'm not gonna say too much more on that because, you know, gambling addictions are not like to be taken lightly. They can ruin lives, but this is Roblox, and I'm not gonna get all like philosophical with you. We're just gonna have fun playing TBB, and that was easy. Sorry to all the TBB masters out there who see me like spamming units, by the way. I don't give a shit. Personally, I go into stages like start spamming like without strategy most of the time, and that's why I was so secretive in my gameplay as a whole. If you knew me back then, I would just not like to share my gameplay nor talk about it because my gameplay on TBB as a strategy game and a tower defense game, I was doing illegal things with my strategy. It was bad, man. It was really bad, but boom, ultimate paintball done. Unlock birthday bash. I should probably start doing the what was it? The sub chapters by now. Honestly, I should start doing them, but we can wait on that. Honestly, I don't care. I can wait. I do kind of want paintball, low key. Yeah, sure, why not? You're on the team, buddy. Damn, you're expensive though. Oh, okay. Battler spamming. This is fine. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the later stars, how I'm gonna record that. Like, of course I can't record it all in one session. That's gonna actually take an hour, another hour off my time, and not to include the fails either. Like the fails too is gonna like be such a bad time for me. Will this series be consistent? No. I think I'm pretty sure I made it clear that I'm not gonna be very consistent with this series at all, actually. Like, videos will release, like, okay, I released this video, like, today or something. Oh, but, like, the next video is gonna release 1 month later. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Honestly, I've been feeling motivated to do this for a while, so maybe I won't go down that route. But no guarantees, y'all. I cannot guarantee that, especially if I'm burnt out. Now, 1-star, this is going to be more casual. I'm only going to be recording 1-star gameplay, I guess. I'm going to decide that now, that I'm just going to be recording 1-star gameplay. It's not going to be serious 3-star gameplay, but if you see me, like, next video with a little unit, that means I went back and did 2 and 3-star for that, but off camera, obviously. Oh, this is the first time I'm going to be seeing speed coil. If I hit a roadblock later on, at like Jet Rock maybe, I'm probably going to do the sub-chapter, because definitely going to be necessary, honestly. not expecting 1-star to be that bad though. So yeah. Of other YouTubers recording gameplay of their footage on TVB, thank you. I think the team as a whole appreciates any content off this game onto YouTube, like being made. And we appreciate it so much. We think it's so cool to see our game being shown to the mass public. And for me, being a part of this team, holy shit, dude, y'all are goated. I really like that. Thank y'all. But back to the topic. What topic? I don't have a topic. Whatever. I do really like the Tumors community. Like, I'm not a sweat myself. I'm not a master. I'm not try hard or anything of the sort. I don't do TVB like a religion, but I do really enjoy seeing people play our game and like doing all these crazy strategies just to beat a stage. As much as some people like to voice their opinions on it, I really enjoy y'all's reaction to the recent Chapter 5 release, and that was just such fun when I was in BC. I wasn't in BC often, but seeing others' reactions, which is so nice. And even though I didn't test much for Chapter 5, I think I have to repeat that I was not much of a TVB tester. I didn't do much for the team, unfortunately. I still think I'm proud of what Chapter 5 released like, because for all we know, without the delays, well, we didn't give an exact date, but we technically did delay it. But if it released early, I don't think the reactions would have been as good, because look, man, games get delayed for a reason, and sometimes the reason is terrible. But in our reason, dude, holy hell, bro, you do not want to see early stages of the state of Chapter 5, bro. It is not good, balance wise at least. Visuals, gameplay, and everything else, perfect. I really loved it. For the time I was playing it during debug, I didn't do too much, but I at least went in and did like Chapter 5 standard and 2 more throughout. Like I didn't like LARP that. I actually did end up beating it, both standard and 2 more debug, but again, I don't call myself a good gamer, because both standard and 2 more I did was on fucking 1 star, bro. But yeah, I think it's so cool seeing that the game released like this, and it's just like, wow, man, beautiful is all I can say for it. Just beautiful. Yeah, these stages have been going really well. All 3. I'm gonna level up for this. Right, you do just get them here. Huh. I think I might be stupid. I think I might just be a little... I don't know, I think I've lost my mind a little bit, because I thought you unlocked them in Coil Chaos. Unless that's only for the recoil cannon. Man, I can't... I can't be this dumb, right? Oh man, I'm LARPing. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just continue. I think I'm gonna save up the extra 50 bricks from this to buy speed foil because he is objectively the best one early game, especially if you get dual speed. Just carries, honestly. Not to say that the other ones are bad. I'm just letting you know. Letting you know that dual speed is unironically the better one right now. But yeah, again, I don't expect this to be hard. Again, like, sure they got a Gatling, but who do I care, man? I think I'm gonna decimate the gravity walker. Sorry if the gameplay seems a little bit laggy at some parts. Again, I'm not recording on the best laptop ever. Like, the laptop is quite dog shit, I won't lie. It's not very good for recording, but whatever. This is the only thing I have at the moment, so that's all I can do. I am not the richest man in the world. I cannot afford another computer. Cool. Awesome. I think that unlocked me Coil Chaos and Grunt. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually stupid. You unlock Coil Chaos. Duh. Oh my god, dude. Sorry guys, I probably made you really pissed earlier when I said I thought you unlocked him in Coil Chaos. That was so bad. Oh guys. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. I want Briganda. I didn't mean it like that, guys. Okay. Let us continue. Yeah, well, just easy as that. 1 star. 1 star is never difficult, so. Yeah, GG. I'm pretty sure that unlocked me Rocket. Oops, my bad. Guess it did. Hello. Come on, the team, please, because Rocket is actually good. I like him. Probably gonna swap out Baller for Titan later, but of course. Bomber Baller is also amazing. But of course I do not have him at the moment. Here he comes. Here comes the boy. And he's dead. I do think the early game is fine. I think the game is quiet. Nah, it'll be okay. Cool. Awesome. Again, I don't know. It's probably just the influx of children going onto TVB for purely reasons I will not explain. Like discovering TVB through reasons I will not explain. Going on TVB and just being overwhelmed by what they have to do, and comparatively to Battle Catch, you actually have the strategy a little, even though it's early game and honestly it's not that bad. I can see the mistakes that they can do early game, like, oh, I leveled up the bank over my battlers. Oh, I wasted EXP on this battler that doesn't really help out all that much. I'm gonna beat shit here, but whatever. But yeah, I can see why people would be like, oh no, the TVB is too hard, and like, oh, it needs nerfs now, and like, oh, I'm hitting on two. This is too hard early game. I get it. I mean, like, I see why people are mad, because look, you can actually spend your EXP on everything, and to be fair, I'm currently spending my EXP kind of strategically. I'm not an idiot. Not to call you idiots, the people who are new players and watching, but man, I don't think this game is for your skill level if you're struggling this bad. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's always a new player experience, and look, we have made extensive fixes to EXP gain throughout the game, and I think EXP as a whole is just way easier to farm, like whenever you're progressing through the game. Because of course, this won't affect new players like at all. And when we released that anti-AFK grind, everyone got so upset, and I don't know why, because they made the EXP you gain from stages is so much higher now, especially with the reworked EXP boost add-on. So I don't know. It just feels like empty annoyances that isn't backed up by anything. People make these claims without actually doing any further research. That's just what makes us, well, I guess specifically me, upset whenever I see another claim about the anti-AFK grinding system being just dog shit in TVB, when in reality it's not that bad, because you only need like enough EXP to get you through the game, and enough EXP to, like, I don't know, max out literally everything. It gives you the EXP for that, and if you want to grind more EXP to just get more or max out more, then just play the boss stages or like play through the game again. Look, not only do you get a huge amount of EXP from beating its main chapter on 1 star, you have 2 star, you have 3 star, and not to remind you, you also have 2 more 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star, and you also have the sub chapters 1, 2, 3, and the 2 more variant too. So like, I don't know. Personally, I don't get it. I think you get a way more than enough EXP to get you to the game and finish up loose ends. That's just me though, I guess. Whatever. I guess, man. New players are struggling, and I can't say I'm one of them anymore. But personally, the EXP grind has never been easier, because you don't even gotta rely on anything else but progressing through the main game and getting your EXP. problem comes with gacha units whenever you start rolling for them in, like, I don't know, chapter 2, because by then you're gonna have enough bricks for practically a few gacha units. So by then, that's when the EXP issue comes in, because the new players are gonna be thinking like, oh, this is a gacha unit, it's gonna be better than everything else. But in reality, it's not like the Battle Cats anymore. And I think that lost nostalgia regarding the Battle Cats is like the reason why people say, oh, just play Battle Cats, it's free. Now, there's reasons why that argument doesn't hold up, ever, whenever people say it. Firstly, they're both free, so I don't know why you said the free part. Secondly, I guess, is like, TVB, it has a lot of strategy behind the game. Like, you can't play the game and expect to win on a first try on later difficulties, like later on, I should say. But for the Battle Cats, there is strategy involved, don't get me wrong, but not nearly as much. Like, I don't even think half the traits in that game do anything. If anything at all. You can't buff other allies, from what I heard, and like, so-called strategy is probably just mostly spamming busted uber rares and legend rares, whatever. My point is that TBC is not as complicated as TVB, and that's not a bad thing. Like, I never said being simple is a bad thing. That is perfectly fine. Like, if you play TBC and think like, oh, I like the simplicity better, that's fine. That's a goated take, honestly. I'm okay with that. Also, I just got fucking wrecked there, but whatever. I should be upgrading more. No, don't die. Fuck. Okay, but that's a W take, honestly. Like I like the simplicity too. I don't play to the Battle Cash. I think honestly that I think honestly that the gacha is too much and that it's trying to take your money, but whatever. I'm not gonna hate on that. I just think that the Battle Cash is just not it for me. I really like the Battle Bricks for being what it is. Like, it's really strategic and you have to use your mind. Like, I bet in the Battle Cast I would be struggling not as much here on like this boss comparatively. Like, if this was a boss in the Battle Cast, I would probably be steamrolling through it because I rolled an uber rare. And if I didn't roll an uber rare, I guess I just wouldn't be able to beat it. I don't know. It feels like it's required to have an uber rare later on. If not an uber rare, just OP strategies. Like, there is much. Also, the grind. I'm not gonna say too much. Just know that TVB does not have an energy system. Does not have treasures. Does not have any of that, actually. Just none of it. None of it. And all you have to do is just get through the stages. And etc. I mean, honestly, TVB is the more simpler one, if you think about it, but I digress. I just think that... Oh no, I'm gonna get wrecked again. Fuck, dude. I should probably be using whatever. We'll win. It's okay. He's not making any progress, and I keep regenerating my units, so... And he's dead. That's GG's for Jet Rock. Yes, by the way, I do play on Graphics 1. If you haven't noticed, it's not like I can not handle later graphics. I just think Graphics 1 just looks beautiful to me. Because I've been playing with Graphics 1 for so long that if I don't play on Graphics 1, it's just gonna look weird, honestly. I can't handle shadows, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. I know, that's a weird take or whatever. I think we're gonna wrap up the stage, by the way. That's cool. I think the first hurdle I'm gonna have is Doombringer. I remember struggling a lot on one-star Doombringer. That is such a funny statement, by the way. Struggling on one-star Doombringer, but it's just the new player syndrome, I guess. It's not gonna be easy. But yeah, I think personally, I like TVB more. I'm not gonna say any more about the Battle Pass. It's not my cup of tea, unfortunately. And unfortunately, the Battle Cats community cannot handle us, cannot handle TVB like how we handle them. Like we like me personally, all I will say is like, oh, that's not my cup of tea. But like the most deranged the Battle Cats players will always come up and say like, actually, you're wrong, and etc. And like just trash talk me, but also trash talking TVB as a whole, instead of just saying, oh, it's not my cup of tea. They will just say like, oh, TBC is better. Like, okay, man. There's no backing argument behind that either. So like, whatever. Okay, whatever, man. I want to save my bricks for Grunt, by the way, but it's 150. And currently we're not doing sub-chapters, so low-key, I think I'm gonna raise my bank a little. Alright, this is where armor units, I'm pretty sure, come in, so there's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but armor units, as in like, I think Hammer Beller. So here we go. Currently just saving up for money because. Okay, here you come. Kind of just gonna decimate if I don't have high damage, so no. Buy mostly Brigands here. But also, I have cannon. No. I don't have any like insider commentary for you, by the way, because I don't know what to say about like tester debug information. I'm not pretty sure on that. I'm not like 100% sure about some things. Like, oh, I can't say this, or I'm gonna get like fired or something, or I'm gonna get really blamed on that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it there. That I'm just gonna say some personal things to me and what Tumor means to me as a whole. To be honest, it means a lot to me. Just being able to be a part of the tester team. It always felt so surreal whenever I got hired because I've told this story countless times in Tumor, but I think I'll tell it here, I guess. Again. I think it all started when Cartoon Boy found my game, the guest target character quiz on my profile. Not my profile, but he found it in his recommended for you page, and I guess he found it interesting. He started playing it, and well, he started to soon realize that it wasn't actually sloppy like every other game I've at the time because this was in like the it was starting to become the brain rot era of games on Roblox, like straight up Grow Garden type S games. But yeah, oh excuse me, but Cartoon Boy found my game and he started to play it. And I think he started to enjoy it actually. That's why sooner or later he started to show it off to Bucket and Co. Proceeded to game night the game as well, and that's when I heard wind of two more game nighting my game all of a sudden. So Drew my brother, I think, maybe my brother, I don't know, but my brother was an avid TVB player before I was even a member of Tumor, before I was even known of Tumor. He didn't play TVB like that. So it's surreal when I hear the same game name that Tumor made TVB and that Tumor played game night in my game. And that was so surreal to me. It felt unreal. Like I felt happy, shocked, and like excited, I guess. I sooner or later joined the Tumor community, like the Tumor server, whenever it's still an invite to the server. I had so much fun talking to the community occasionally, and talking to the community about how I got here, Tutario, and like posting like sneak peeks of my game through Tutario, like in Discord. I did some bad decisions because I leaked some things accidentally, but not accidentally, I did it on purpose. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, sooner or later, I caught wind of the staff team. Like I was playing with the staff team. I think one day they were in VC, and I started to play with them. Like I joined VC, I joined them because one of them had joins on. I joined them, and then like I think I started out friending Cartoon Boy, probably Cartoon. I don't remember, but it was one of them. And then the rest of them were playing together, so like we were all like in this random NVC inspired game. I don't remember. I should have probably upgraded before this, but whatever. NVC inspired game, and we were having fun, just messing around. It was pretty low quality, so it's really bad of a game, but I think I'm gonna stall here. I think I started to try attempting to friend one of them. Like, I started trying to attempt to friend all of them, actually. I started to friend Super, Discat, Lauren, etc. I wanted to friend them and, like, see if I can get them on my friends list, and to my surprise, they accepted. That was, again, that was really surreal. I wasn't expecting it to be accepted by them. Like, I'm happy they accepted my friend. That was fun. I think here I'm gonna buy some slingers. Also, I want to grind up money. But my friend request got accepted by a few of them, and I honestly, damn, like, wow, okay. I did not expect that to happen. Oh no, I'm gonna reach the portal. Oh boy. But yeah, they accepted my friend request, and wow, I was just such a happy man whenever that happened. Such good times. I did not mean to buy Baller, by the way. That was a mistake. After that, the whole fiasco happened. I proceeded to talk more in the community. I was well known for like being the Tario guy, I guess. Just talking, being random, etc. Because that's just who I was. I was just a I was being really random with how I talk and what I talk about. That's just normal for me. There he goes. I should have probably upgraded. There we go. But sooner or later, I think we're gonna skip a whole like few months of me just talking to her. I don't think I need to explain that part. Sooner or later, I joined one of the staff team because they invited me to play the game. I guess it was like a brain rock quiz game. It was funny, fun times, I guess. Sure, it was like a brain rock. So I joined them, just having my fun. And I look at the leaderboard, but I see the name Bucket Bastard. Bucket himself was there, and wow, that is also very surreal to me because I did not expect to see the owner himself appear in front of my eyes. Wow, just wow. But yeah, he was there, and I proceeded to, I guess, chat him up. I didn't really say much though. I don't think I remember recalling. I don't even recall saying much at all. At all. Like I was just talking to the other staff members, pretending that Bucket. I was ignoring Bucket because I felt so embarrassed and shy around the actual owner of PvP and 2 more. But I sent him a friend request, just like on a whim. I want to send him one because I don't know. Maybe he'll accept. And oh my days, dude. Oh my god. He actually accepted it, and I was over the stars with that. Like I was genuinely so happy. I was like, it doesn't feel real still to this day that out of the whim he accepted my friend request. It was probably because of like the other staff members saying like they were probably in VC saying like, oh, this guy is a Tarrier guy, and like he's a cool guy, he's pretty cool, etc. It was just so fun, man. I had such a good time. After that, like I was in the stars. Like I was dreaming. I felt like I was dreaming. It didn't feel real, you know. I am so happy that he accepted that friend request that day. That's not to be taken lightly either. Because I don't think he ever accepts friend requests. This I don't even think he ever accepts friend requests unless it's like friends of friends of friends. I guess I don't know. But yeah, that day history was made for me. I proceeded to talk to. I'm not gonna get too into that. Honestly, I would rather keep all the Bucket and me talks to myself and between me and Bucket. But we would just start playing together. I guess that's about it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And then sooner or later, I asked him if I could be a part of the tester team. I think I recall telling him that, and honestly, I think he said he was fine with that. But he also had to ask the other tester team, and well, pretty sure the rest of the testers were also really cool with me. So cool with me joining. And well, that's how it started. I mean, like, boom, there I was. I joined the 2 more tester team, and suddenly I was red roll in the 2 more community server. So that was awesome. That was an awesome feeling. Obviously, I skimmed over it a lot because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna appease every. I'm not gonna say every detail about the story I went through, but yeah, that was. It was such a fun time meeting everybody. I cannot state that enough. I think I've already said my wishes for them, but again and again, I will say that the Tester Two More Tester team is just such an amazing group of people. Helped me so much. As a person too, like my mentality was just so much better than what it used to be. Just amazing. Just still thinking about it. Like the story of how I got here was just so good. It was like a fantasy story come true, I guess, for me. For me, like probably sounds really stupid to some of you, but for me, it was just so surreal. Thank you for all the people who have come and like appreciate me throughout the journey of me being a tester at Two More, because I was a staff member for other games. Like I genuinely was staff. Like I worked for other games, not just Two More, but ever since then I've been fired from all of them. Not fired, just the game either got canceled or died. So I quit voluntarily, but yeah. Two More was the biggest company out of all of them that I had the pleasure of working for, and wow, I would not want it any other way, because the other companies on Roblox I worked for as staff was just, yeah. I mean, like the staff team were okay, the community was like, I don't know, it just felt like it was missing so much comparatively to what I'm working with now. Two More Tester team, and like, oh my god, it is night and day with them. Like, they are so much better. Shout out to Lauren, by the way. Lauren, Robot Rob, and Ralph. I think I really enjoy games, or like playing like TVB, like solo or PvE games, like co-op games. I do not like PvP, by the way. I think I haven't stated enough that I personally do not like PvP. I don't know. I grew up loving PvP. Like I love playing PvP games. It was my thing. But then like over time, I became more of a shy person, like an embarrassed person over the course of the years cast upon me. So I lean towards more co-op based games and PvE games, I guess, like TVB and Rage Force 2 and etc. That's why I started out with my game Guest Target Quiz, because if you have not played Target Quiz, it is a PvE game wave defense, and it is nothing more than that, by the way. It's just a wave defense, but also recently there was an update to add a completely different game mode. I'm not gonna get into that because this is about TVP here. We're not gonna talk about it. I do want to say I worked I worked alongside with my co-owner 5, who did a majority of the scripting. Thank you, by the way, Mr. 55. You're the reason Tario exists. But I digress. It is a passion project that we all worked on, and it's just so amazing of a game to me, because I cannot believe we made this. Thank you to all the people who supported Tario. Sadly, it is no longer being upkept and is unpopular as of now, but thank you so much to the people who really enjoyed my game. I don't know why I upgraded Paintballer there, by the way. But thank you so much for playing my game. Our game, I should say, because again, Tario would not be here without 5. But anyways, I digress. Back to TVB. We're getting there. We're almost at the end. We're almost at Doombringer. When I will start the chapter 2 recording, that depends. I don't know. I honestly don't know when I'm gonna start that. I'm not gonna say any more on that. I want to start the TVB chapter 2 recording as soon as I can, because I don't know when this motivation will come back to me, and will it ever come back to me, honestly, but anyways, either way, I am happy as of right now, currently, to continue recording this series, even though, like, maybe tomorrow I won't be as motivated, obviously, but I will always be happy to continue this series, because I love hockey. I'm a yapper at the end of the day. That's the whole reason I started this. Also, this is gonna be a bit of a problem online. Nice. I'm gonna wait, actually. I want to actually upgrade my thing. Nice. Rocket is carrying right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Got another one of you in here. I'm just gonna be spamming Brigands and Valors, by the way, because I don't think Trowel's helping all that much with their AoE. Comes the next cycle. I want to upgrade one more time, and then we're at max. I can start spamming a little bit. I think Rocket's gonna die here, unfortunately, but we're gonna have our own thing. I guess I never said this stage was gonna be easy, but whatever. Oh well. Uh-oh. Fuck y'all. Don't do that. Thank you. Damn, Ballard took all of that. What the fuck? Damn, you're good. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm honestly surprised that you can tank all of that. Brigand can take one slam tank, by the way. That is funny. Uh-oh. No, my stacks, you assholes, dude. Dude, I think the unit limit is just a big fucking issue right now. Not being able to stack really well. No. Don't do that. No. Thank you. really should have. I should have saved up for the next time, but that's okay. Here he is. Getting absolutely decimated right now, though. Stop that. That's a win for my book. Cool. We win. Alright. You know what's next. And I do too. And I think I'm gonna struggle. Because lack of EXP and also like the unit limit is not very in my favor right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's bad. It's gonna be a bunch of fun, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Just claim out bricks. Get ready. Here we are. Here we fucking are. Okay. I think this is just. I think I'm just gonna keep running this because I don't know. I don't have much else to run, and we're just gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go for it. Obviously, we want to start out making all that money. Go send up some fodder because this isn't Deathbringer, and I don't have to strategize all that much for Mr. Doombringer 1-star. Just gonna send out units. This is gonna be pretty bad because the magnetization of the multiplier is probably really high, honestly. But focus here is trying to get max bank before anything else. Hopefully, that's what I'm aiming for. But I don't think these guys are gonna let me do that. It's gonna be a matter of issue just regarding everything. Please don't. Thank you. That's gonna suck. Okay. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna continue spamming stuff. Do not make any progress, sir. Alright, stop worrying so much about it. Do not step any further, sir. Oh no, my rockets. Oh boy. This is definitely gonna be a struggle. I won't lie. This is where it's gonna start, y'all. That's perfectly okay. Just start spamming because everything's on cooldown. Might as well. I don't know how that rocket hit, but okay. Sure. Thank you. Clear out some rockets back there. I did not mean to summon another grunt. Low-key. Unit limit is kind of ruining me right now, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll make it through. I hope. It's probably gonna be a problem when he unleashes next phase, but it's okay. Calm down. Summon that another guy. name of the game, start spamming AoE so none of the beat shields get in the way. God, you are dangerously close, by the way. Just dangerously close to my rocket stack, which will push me back so badly. Okay, here it comes. Just start mashing, bro. Just start mashing. Oh my goodness. Yes, dude! Oh my god, we won. Let's go. Peak fiction, dude. That was awesome. Now we just gotta push. And hopefully not get our bum ass quartered here. Oh my goodness gracious, don't do it. Thank you. Okay. We did it. Oh my god. Now we just gotta get to the end of this. This was a journey. It felt so nice playing through this game again. I just want to let y'all know. Fun times. I'm gonna save my cannon for the Titan I see. Sorry I went a little silent during this boss fight, by the way, because focus. I'm just that type of guy. I focus. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. So much. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my probably hour-long, I think by now, recording session of TVB. As much as I enjoyed playing this game as well. I hope you enjoy my 1 hour long content gameplay of Chapter 1 through and through. Of course, I will be doing off-camera things like the 2-star and 3-star part, and like, I'm not going to be recording the sub-chapters. I'm only going to be recording the main chapters 1 stars. If you see me next time on Chapter 2 with extra gear and like way better units and like levels and stuff, yeah. Expect that, because I am not going to be recording any of the sub-chapters, nor 2-star or 3-star. I'm only going to be recording 1 star for each main chapter. 2 more, maybe. I haven't decided on that. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure talking my mind out, I guess. I hope you enjoyed watching my commentary over the span of this recording session. Now, as my units hurry up to kill the base, I think I am getting ready to end the recording soon after the base is destroyed. Yeah, after Dewbringer's death, it's gonna be a cakewalk. No. Oh my god, am I being pushed back? Oh my god. Okay. Take a little longer, I guess. This should be it. A little bit of a fake out there, wasn't it? But no, but seriously. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you have the best of your night or day, whatever it is. Thank you for watching. GG's. And I'll see you in chapter 2. Bye bye.